In this video, I'm sharing with you what my secret weapon is to help me be more consistent with my nutrition than the vast majority of human beings on Earth. And since I'm sharing it with you here on the internet, it's not really a secret anymore. Now, when we think of some of the most famous athletes like LeBron James and actors in Hollywood like The Rock or Hugh Jackman, who are known for being in really great shape, you might think, yeah, well, they're rich and they have advantages that the normal person doesn't have. And that's absolutely true. They have entire teams of people helping them to get and stay in really good shape. But what if I told you that one of those things that makes the biggest difference for fitness and costs a ton of money, we can actually replicate for a much lower price, and it can help us to get in really great shape too. What I'm talking about is their private chef. All of these guys, top tier athletes and actors, certainly have a private chef that maybe lives in their house or goes to their house every single day and cooks them really healthy, high quality foods that help to hit their macros and get them the protein they need or the healthy fats and the carbs. And of course, this is an enormous investment to have a chef live in your house and have a full-time employee just based on making all the food that you need. I'm just a normal online trainer and coach who isn't gonna be able to pay for someone to live in my house and cook my meals for me. If you can do that, amazing, go ahead and do that. But what I do instead actually is very similar and gives me a very similar advantage with my nutrition that costs just a fraction of that, which is essentially outsourcing my meal prep. Can we all agree that meal prepping healthy foods and meals for the week is something we should probably all be doing? Of course, right? Having healthy, macro-friendly meals ready to eat each day is quite literally the difference between having a really good, consistent week with your nutrition and fitness and maybe not having a great week. If you meal prepped every single week, you'd probably see amazing results. The reason why most people don't meal prep every week, or maybe they do it 1 week or they do it a couple weeks out of the month, but it's not something that's easily done every single week, is because it takes a lot of time and energy and effort. A lot goes into it. So this is the secret weapon that I deploy in my nutrition. I outsource that meal prep to a meal prep company who cooks healthy meals. I literally get to choose the exact meals and the macros of these meals every single week. I choose from their menu. They cook them up and they ship them to me every single week so that I have a number of healthy meals that I can have every single day. And the amount of time saved is absolutely outrageous. And it's way more convenient. It's way easier to be consistent with eating healthy when somebody else is doing the cooking for you. It's not really a fair comparison, is it? If you are trying to meal prep your own meals every single day, 2 or 3 meals, and I have somebody else cooking for me and then telling me what the exact macros are of all those meals, it's gonna be way easier for me to be consistent with my nutrition and to eat healthy and to not go out to eat all the time or order DoorDash all the time. It's not a fair comparison because I have it way easier and I'm leveraging my time way more. It's like comparing our results to LeBron James results or to The Rock's results when they have these entire teams of people dedicated full time to helping them get in great shape. Of course, maybe they're on some drugs or some other things too, but we can all agree that they have an advantage in that regard, right? We can leverage that same advantage for like $10 to $13 per meal. The biggest knock on meal prep companies is that they're more expensive than groceries. Like, yeah, no shit. Nobody complains that restaurants are more expensive than groceries because you're going to a restaurant so that they do the cooking for you. The same is true with a meal prep company. They are doing the cooking for you. They're even shipping it to your door. They're even telling you the damn macros of every single meal. So you're not only outsourcing the cooking and the meal prep for your week, but you're outsourcing partially the macro tracking as well. You know how easy it is for me to take out my phone and just plug in the exact macros of what they tell me? This is a buffalo mac and cheese meal, and the macros are 14 grams of fat, 76 carbs, and 49 protein. So it's only 640 calories, and I'm getting 49 grams of protein. I can enter that into MyFitnessPal using the quick add feature in 5 seconds. Right here, I've got chicken fajita egg bites, which get me 51 grams of protein for only 450 calories. This is a filet mignon surf and turf, which gets me 49 grams of protein for only 370 calories. That's a pretty low calorie meal. Typically for this one, I might add like a cup of rice or something to it to make it a little bit more filling. My point is this, in today's world in 2026, the price for food, the price for ordering Chipotle, the price for ordering fast food, or certainly going to any normal traditional restaurant is so high that ordering from a meal prep service is actually way cheaper. I can't even get a Chipotle burrito anymore for less than 20 bucks. But for 10 to 12 bucks, I can get a macro-friendly meal that's healthier, that usually includes a vegetable, and that they tell me the exact macros of it. I'm also ordering this from a somewhat local company in Boston. It's called Nutri Meals. I've been using their meals for like 2 years now. And by the way, if you want to give them a try for 40% off, you can get a discount code in the description of this video. But keep in mind, like, you don't have to use this particular company. There's plenty of meal prep companies. This is just the one that I've been using for the last few years. I've tried a bunch of them and they're all fairly similar. And to be clear, I'm not using my meal prep service for every single meal that I eat. The way that I personally use it as a tool in my nutrition is I get between 5 and 10 meals per week, which, by the way, some of you schmucks are ordering food out or going out to eat every single day of the week. So it's not any different. You're just spending more money going out to eat than I'm spending getting healthy macro-friendly meals. So I get 5 to 10 meals per week, and I use them as an automated lunch meal during the busy workday when I'm the busiest in the day. That way, I don't have to make impulse decisions in the middle of the workday. I don't have to come up with something to eat on the spot. I don't have to cook on the spot. I know exactly what I'll be having, and I know that it's automated and that it is beneficial to my goals. I'm not gonna end up randomly eating pizza or eating Chinese food on a Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday because it's not an option. I already have it determined what my lunch is going to be. And then our dinner meal is the meal that we cook at home every night. So is using a meal prep service a secret weapon? Technically not, probably, right? But make no mistake about it, it is an advantage. It is an unfair advantage that I have over people not using one because they have to take hours out of their week and brain power to think of what meals to cook, go out and buy those things, and then cook them at home and sort them out into Tupperware, get them ready. This is putting nutrition on easy mode. If you don't mind doing it on hard mode, where you have to do all the cooking and the meal prep yourself, that's fine. You can grind away and do that, and I did that for years. I just wanted to share how I leverage my time with meal prep and how I outsource the part that, quite frankly, I'm just not that good at. I'm not that good of a cook. I'm actually pretty bad. And by the way, Nutri Meals didn't pay me a cent to make this video. Like I said, you can use a totally different company. You can leave a comment below and let me know what company you're considering using and trying. Many meal prep services have meals that are various macros. Some are way better than others. Again, I've tried a bunch of them. I've probably tried half a dozen meal prep services over the years. These are the guys that I've settled on over the last 2 to 3 years. I've been very, very happy with them. But if you leave a comment below with which one you're considering trying, I can let you know if I have any experience with them or have any thoughts on them. I have clients who use all different meal prep services and can speak to many of them. As a trainer and someone who takes my own fitness very seriously, I can confidently say that when it comes to nutrition, one of the most important things for being consistent is making your nutrition simple and repeatable, and also making it convenient. If it's very inconvenient, if you're always looking for new things to make and new recipes and trying out different things, you're making it harder than it needs to be. And if it's very inconvenient and it takes a massive amount of time and willpower and brain power, it's more likely that you're going to fall off track more often, or you're going to be more inconsistent with your nutrition. But the more that you can streamline, the more that you can automate, the more that you can dumb it down, the more that you can leverage and outsource and make more convenient for you with your life to eat healthy and to eat good quality foods, the more likely you are to be consistent for a very long time. I'm talking in years, not weeks or months. So there you have it. My secret weapon is no longer a secret. I really hope you found this video helpful. If you did, consider subscribing to my channel because I make new videos just like this every single week. And if you did like this video, check out this one next because I think that one will be very helpful as well. And I'll catch you right over there.